Oh, this brother down.
Let's get into it.
In that industry.
I'm waking up early in the morning, get my hustle on. My hustle on. And if you go to war with me, I hope your money long. Your money long. Told them I ain't here for the games or you sing along. If there's money out here and I can't eat, then we can get along. Let's get into it.
You.
Yes, it's good. It's your boy DJ Duya, aka Duya A. Smith.
Boy Busy, aka Busy Van Pit out.
This is up for debate, man. We back. So, man, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I'm not even like a baseball dude like that. Like, I didn't like growing up. It was cool. We played baseball and stuff, but
just a fun time thing. It wasn't like we just played it to be played. Yo, let's get together, let's play some ball across the street from the Boys and Girls Club.
Right. Like played Little League and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
we never took it.
Yeah, it was more for like just to pass time, right? Like
till basketball, football come back around.
I guess that is. It's America's pastime. So, right. So, yes, that's all it really was. Like, so coming into this like tournament, I wasn't like really in tune with what's going on like that. There's so much going on in sports right now. You know, you got the NBA, you got NFL, free agency, boxing, MMA. So
March Madness, all types.
March Madness, I even forgot about that. Yeah, so like I gotta say, man, this was amazing, bro. This tournament was crazy. Every game I watched, they wanted to play. It's like sports nowadays kind of weird because they be like just out for the money, it seems like. And
Superstars want money. They don't want, my finger. They don't want to play. Them boys in that World League right there, baseball, they come to ball. They don't care. They don't care about what MLB contract they got. They come to ball.
The only thing I feel like for the next one, our real pitchers got to step it up, man. Like I'm not knocking the pitchers that came out for us.
All right,
but I just think that if we had the Verlanders and stuff like that, we would have won that, man. We would.
This is what makes America different than all these other countries different than America, because all these other countries are gonna put their best of their best. Whether they're major league baseball players, they're gonna put their best of their best in their lineup. USA, this pitcher don't want to play because he don't want to injure his arm. This pitcher don't want to play. This one don't want to play. This. No one wants to play for the love of the sport anymore. Everybody wants to play for money. What check am I getting? Like, it's just different, man.
And I understand that because I'm not going to my job for free either, really. Like,
I get
it. They was like, yo, go drive this truck for nothing. I'd be like, go drive yourself.
But they're not. They're paying them for this World Classic.
Are they?
What? They get paid for that?
I thought it was like the Olympics.
Man, they better not be doing that shit for rec.
I just thought it was pageantry of your country and all that. I could be wrong, and you might be right. I could be wrong.
I could be wrong. You could be right. But what I'm telling you is they better not be no motherfucking way. They just out there for rec. That's different.
So I wanted to say this, man. Like I said, I've been watching baseball since the late 80s. Let me say the early 90s. I wasn't really watching it in the late 80s. I knew of it, you know what I mean? But I wasn't really watching it. So, yeah, Shohei Ohtani is the best baseball player I've ever seen, bro.
Stop it.
Pitching the way he doing it, shit.
Come on, man. Look, the man's hitting. The man hit against the best players in the world. 435. 600, 700, 4 doubles, a home run, and then he's going to strike you out. He struck out the best player in America, Mike Trout, who some people consider a top 10 player all time. So this man can hit the bat. He can hit, and he's pitching. We ain't seen this. I never seen it.
Bro,
Because
I last
only
time
heard of
I seen it,
Babe Ruth.
last time I seen it was on MLB The Show 2020 when I created a player like that.
You
The
see what
fuck
I'm
you
saying?
talking about?
Right.
When I created a player like that is the only time I seen that.
This is OD. That's like, yo, this is like Tom Brady lining up on defense.
What good is it? You gonna do something with it?
Hell yeah.
That's like, yeah, if Tom Brady became the best safety also. Like if
Right.
he was Deion Sanders on defense.
This is crazy, man. Like I never seen nothing like this, man. Shout out to him, man. I think he's gonna go down as the greatest player we ever seen, man. And he's bringing back baseball.
If he keeps it up, he has to do it consistently.
Yeah.
He can definitely go down as the best player ever.
So yeah, man. Shout out to him, man. So I wanted to get right into the NCAA tournament. I can't lie to you. The World Classic overshadowed it for me. Like
everything.
So we got the 16. We got the Sweet 16. I'm trying to get a bracket up of the teams that's left. Who you like that's left? Do you know off the top of your head, or you?
I'm going with Houston and Alabama still, man.
They still in it?
Yeah, they still in it.
You know who's in it, man.
They ain't going nowhere.
I know my Gonzaga
right there ain't going nowhere. Them two right, Houston and Alabama, they ain't going nowhere. They're gonna bump heads in the final, and they're gonna be in the Final Four. They might be in the championship game, them too. Houston, Alabama, Miami upset. I mean, I could see that too, but I don't know. You there, bro? What's going on here?
He said, I'm gonna drop you.
Get that snake out of the cage, you know.
I don't know what's going on, guys. You know, Dewey always loading up 1,000 screens. Who knows what he's doing? Yeah, Cuz always in the Matrix, man. I don't know. He got to stop downloading 100 damn screens. Since he's coming back on, though, I heard the intro. Man. Guys, I got to go. My lunch. Just wanted to jump on with y'all real quick. Hopefully, Cuz come back out of the Matrix like Neo. I don't know what's going on with him right now. It's going to take him forever to load up. Want to apologize, y'all, for the lack of episodes up for debate, working doubles and all that, early morning work. No excuse, but we're going to get back to it fully for y'all. This face shaped up. So people, I got to go. Lunch is about to be over. Up for debate, Busy Van Pelt. Do your A. Smith's going to pop up.
All right, y'all. I'm back. My bad. We had little technical difficulties. Busy had to go. Had to get back to getting to the chicken. So what was I talking about? The NCAA tournament. So, all right. So Cuzzo, you think that Cuzzo's still on here? You think that Miami against Houston? You like Miami? Of course you do. Of course you like Miami. Of course. Well, with this, man, I say. I think Princeton's gonna make the Elite Eight. Tennessee, Michigan State. I think Busy. He said he's sticking with Alabama and Houston, but I'm gonna go Miami. I'm gonna go Xavier, Arkansas. No, I'm gonna go UConn, of course, and then Gonzaga. So that's my Elite Eight. And then we had, what did we have up next? An NBA, man. Ooh. Ja Morant, he actually is going to be returning tonight to action. We all know that he had the 8-game suspension and all that. So, man, I don't know. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I expect Ja Morant and Memphis to make a run. He's going to come in like I heard Max Kellerman and them say this morning. He's going to come in with fresh legs. And I expect Memphis to make a run. I definitely, like I said a few shows ago, that I want to see them play Golden State. And hopefully it doesn't freeze again. My computer been acting up lately. I think I need to get a new computer. I need to upgrade my life. Let's see. NBA standings of where we stand right now in the Western Conference. Yeah, right now Memphis is number 2. Golden State is number 6, so they wouldn't play each other. Golden State would play Kings. So I want to see Golden State versus Memphis in the first round. We had a huge injury last night with Paul George. I would show it, but every time I show videos up here, man, it's freaking it messes it up, and people they demonetize it and all that. It's not like I'm getting crazy money from this thing anyway, but they just give me a strike. So I don't want no YouTube strikes, man. I don't want no smoke with YouTube, man. So I'm not gonna play the video, but right now I'll screen share it so you can see the standings if y'all not up to speed on the standings. Give me a second. Here we are. Yep, that's the NBA standings at the moment. We got the Nuggets in number 1. I don't know if y'all can even see that. Nuggets is number 1. Grizzlies is 2. Kings is 3, are the 3rd seed. 4th is the Suns. 5th is the Clippers. 6th is the Warriors. 7th, it's a Thunder is 7. Wow, that's a big jump. So then we got wait a minute, I'm just noticing something. The Mavericks are 8. Timberwolves are 9. And right now the Lakers are out of the playoffs. Oh, snap. So Utah jumped over the Lakers for the 10th spot. We're supposed to see LeBron James back at some point this season. I don't know, man, but I feel like all this him being hurt and stuff at the end of his career is messing up the tail end of his legacy. So I'd like to see him come back and at least make a push for that the final seed in the playoffs, because if they miss the playoffs again, I mean, what does it be, the 3rd time that since they've only made the playoffs twice in his 5 seasons. So, and he's got another player. I don't know if I'm gonna consider Anthony Davis a top 10 player anymore, man. I mean, he hasn't showed us that he's top 10. So, but right now the Lakers are sitting at 11. They got 37 losses and Utah has 36. So let's see who plays tonight. There's games tonight. Utah plays the Trailblazers. The Lakers play the Suns. So I expect the Lakers to lose to the Suns and Utah will probably get a game up on them if they can beat the Blazers. So it's not looking good for the Lakers. I thought the Lakers was going to get in there, man. So LeBron is going to have to probably shake it up and get back, man. And then if we go over to the East, right now it's the Bucks, Celtics, Sixers, Cavs, the Knicks. The Knicks have been playing really well. The Knicks play the Miami Heat tonight. So the Miami Heat and the Nets are tied with wins. Miami has one more loss than them. So if Miami can beat the Knicks and the Nets can lose tonight, Miami can beat the Knicks, and I think the Nets don't play today. So they lost to the Cavs yesterday. So if Miami wins, they'll jump ahead of the Nets in the standings. I don't know. The Knicks beat them last time on a miracle shot. So we'll see about that. What else we got going on here? We got Paul George. Yeah, the Paul George injury. I mean, I said that's probably going to knock the Clippers out, man. Not as far as seeding, but they probably won't get out the first round without Paul George. And I've really been giving Kawhi Leonard his props. He was averaging 30 points for the whole month, and he was probably my player of the month. But Lou Dort locked him up on the final play. He couldn't even get a shot off, and he looked like Kawhi didn't look like the Kawhi that I'm used to seeing. He's usually maybe it was the screen that was trying to be set, but it didn't work out right. I didn't like the play. I didn't like the setup. He tried to go one-on-one top of the key, and Lou Dort, he wouldn't let him get past him. He wouldn't even let him get a shot off. So going forward, that's going to be a problem for the Clippers, man. I'm telling you, that's not going to be good. Kawhi Leonard can't do it all by himself. And if KD comes back, they play the Suns. KD and them will get them out of there quick. Russell Westbrook, he's still leading the league in turnovers per 36 minutes. So I thought it was going to be a good thing bringing Russell Westbrook in to the Clippers, but it hasn't worked out as well as I thought it would. So, and then what we got? What's our next topic here? Oh, NFL, man. So Roger Goodell, the NFL's head honcho, the commissioner of the NFL, he is up for I don't even want to say renegotiation. He's up to renew his contract, and he's going to be making $70 million per year. That's double any player's salary in the league. And I was listening to some show on the radio, and they were talking about how he gets booed everywhere he goes. And I said, yo, man, you could boo me 70 million. Go ahead, boo me. I might boo myself for 70 million, man. And then since Roger Goodell has taken over the NFL, it's nothing but growth. Nothing but growth. I think prior to his arrival, the highest a team is sold for was 600 million. Now the highest, let's look it up real quick. Team. It's not it, but I think the Denver Broncos sold for $4.6 billion. So look at that jump in the revenue in that sport. So Roger Goodell's doing a great job. People don't like how he's made changes to the game, but it's all legal issues as far as the players suing them for CTE and all this other stuff that mixing up their bodies. And but me personally, I felt like he signed up for that, and that's what the compensation agreement was. So I don't know. We're still trying to figure out where Lamar Jackson is going to end up. Every week it seems like he's having an issue, you know what I mean, with as far as really getting his message out there. And what do I want to say? Not with the other side giving out information that he feels is false. So the last thing he said was that he wasn't offered $200 million by Baltimore. Baltimore had thrown that out there that he was offered $200 million, and he said no, it was $133 million for 3 years instead of the $200 million for 4 years that he was looking for. He has been hurt the last 2 seasons, but he's got one of the best records of any quarterback in his, the amount of games that he's played in his career. He's got an MVP, and he's gotten progressively better every season, I feel. So I don't understand why any team is not really jumping out the window to get Lamar Jackson. I feel like he's a franchise player. He's the most exciting player in the NFL to me. He's not on the level of a Patrick Mahomes. I think he's a shade under Joe Burrow. So I think he's a top 5 quarterback. I'd go with Joe Burrow. I'd go Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, man. And then Josh Allen. And who would I throw in there at 5? I'd have to really think about it. Maybe Trevor Lawrence or Herbert. I'd probably go. Oh, Aaron Rodgers, probably. Aaron Rodgers. Even at 39, I'd probably put Aaron Rodgers at 5. So, and that leads. That's a good segue because the Jets and the Packers can't seem to come to an agreement. Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if he put the pressure on Jets or if he put the pressure on the Packers, because with him going on Pat McAfee's show and saying that he's only really interested in going to the Jets, it kind of upped the ante for Green Bay to say, we need more compensation. So we need a first-round pick. Now, I think this deal is going to get done around the draft. So the draft is April. It's April 11th. Let me see real quick. Draft. Let's see. April 27th. So it's later in April than I thought. So it's 2 days, 27th to 29th. So this could drag on for about a few more weeks. I say give it 2 more weeks. They're going to figure out who they're going to draft, the Packers, and they're probably going to tell the Jets, listen, this is who we want in the draft. The Jets got the 13th pick in the upcoming draft, so I don't think they should give up that 13th pick. Of course, I want them to get Aaron Rodgers. I don't know, man. They're gonna get Aaron Rodgers eventually. I just don't want them to give up that 13th pick. And then I was thinking about teams, just to segue back to the other topic. I was thinking about teams that Lamar Jackson should go to. And at the top of the list is the New England Patriots, man. New England Patriots, I'm not a man. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, Mac Jones, but he's not it, man. And I think over there with New England, Bill Belichick's defense, they spend a little bit of money. It could be right in there. That division it's not like you got Kansas City or you got any other juggernaut. Buffalo's great. Buffalo's a good team, but I could see them taking a step back this year. They've been through a lot the last couple years, and I could see them taking a step back and another team possibly claiming the division. So I think that Lamar Jackson, I think New England should, if anything, just at least sign him to a tender. Just put that $200 million up and say, "But here, Baltimore, match this," and they would have to match it. And that way, you could put them in a bind. And if you end up getting him, then you got to give Baltimore compensation due to the nature of the franchise tag that they put him, the non-exclusive tag. But I think that either Patriots should go after him, Colts should go after him, and possibly the Lions. They could work out something deal with Jared Goff. Now, Jared Goff played great last year. He played good. So I'm not trying to knock him, but he's no Lamar Jackson, man. Lamar Jackson is a franchise saver. So you get Lamar Jackson on your team, you put the right talent around him, he could be the best quarterback in the league. If you get the right offensive scheme around him and let him really get out there and play. Baltimore kind of gave him kid gloves and not necessarily put him with the best weapons out there. And I don't think that they utilized their running game as well as they should have. But it's still a dicey situation, man. We're trying to figure out why nobody wants Lamar Jackson when he's been an MVP and a top 5 quarterback, man. So we got some games tonight in the NBA. Let me just go through the games tonight. Tonight, the Nuggets and the Wizards. We got the Mavericks. The game of the night is probably the Mavericks and the Warriors. That's a big game as far as seeding. The Knicks and the Heat is another good game. Another good game as far as seeding goes. The Suns and the Lakers. That's a good game for seeding as well. The Hawks and the Timberwolves. Spurs and the Bucks. The Bucks should cruise past them. Got the Pacers and the Raptors. Both teams are pretty. Pacers ain't. Raptors ain't out of it, but I don't see them doing much this year. Pacers are. I guess it is for seeding though, seeding purposes, because the Pacers are fighting for the 10th spot. So that is a big game as far as seeding goes. The Rockets and the Grizzlies. The Rockets have been playing better, but they're still in the tank. You know, they're just trying to get Wembanyama or Scoot Henderson or one of those guys. And the 76ers is playing the Bulls. The 76ers have been on a pretty good roll. Joel Embiid, as usual, making a push for MVP of the league. So he needs a big game tonight against the Bulls. Keep them in the spot that they're in. Right now, they're 2 games above the Cavs, 2 games behind the Celtics. So I think they're really pushing to get that second seed and to get in. They would have to play one of the play-in teams in that second seed area if you can get up to that second seed. So right now, I think the 7th seed is Miami Heat. They've been a 500 team pretty much all year. That's my squad, but they haven't been the Heat Nation, Heat squad that we're used to. So I don't know, man. But their team, they definitely are a dangerous team if they can get it together. Then the final game is the Trailblazers and the Jazz. And the Jazz right now, like I said, that's a big game for them. If they can win this game tonight and the Lakers lose to the Suns, then the Jazz are a game ahead of them with 9 to play, 9 or 10 games left. So at some point we should see LeBron James come back. I think maybe about 5 more games. When there's 5 games left in the schedule, we'll probably see him back. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, man. I'm gonna try to keep this going. See what's gonna happen tonight, and then I'll have some more topics tomorrow. But yeah, definitely tap in with me. And this is the boy DJ Duya. Shout out to Busy. This is up for debate, man.
Let's get into it. I'm waking up early in the morning, get my hustle on. If you go to war with me, I hope your money long. Told them I ain't here for the games or you sing along. If there's money out here and I can't eat, then we can't get along.